Battlefield 2042 has been revealed, and I'm here to go through all the main details you need to know about the upcoming game. First, the game is set in the year 2042, of course. It features a blend of Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 2142-like aesthetics. Soldiers are equipped with a variety of camo patterns, pieces of equipment, goggles, wrist-mounted devices, and much more. Tanks, jets, and helicopters all come with a fresh and sleek style. This also applies to some of the weapons we saw in the trailer, which I'll cover more later in the video. The game makes clear connections to 2142. A blog post dedicated to the lore of this game indicates that the world is slowly collapsing. Sea levels are rising, economies are failing, there are shortages of food and fuel, and hurricanes and other natural disasters are becoming more widespread. This all connects to 2142, which is set in an ice age brought on by all these events. The game will launch with 7 massive maps, all set to fit 128 players. With weather effects, such as sandstorms and tornadoes coming in, these maps will change drastically over the course of the battle. Weapons are an interesting part of the trailer. Some of them are recognizable, like the Scar, the Vector, potentially the MCX Spear, and the 870 MCS. There is also at least one AK variant, the LWRC-45, and the Gustav recoilless rifle. There's a lot beyond this, but these are the weapons I could pick out so far. Vehicles are a lot easier to identify. In the beginning of the trailer, we are introduced to the new version of the Abrams, featuring sloped armor, akin to the Leopard or Merkava tanks. The Abrams then takes a shot at what I believe to be a modernized or even futurized T-14. There are also a lot of air vehicles to identify. The F-35E Panther faces off against an SU jet, which is supposedly called the Elon. The Osprey has been heavily modified into being a gunship, referred to as the MV-38 Condor. Along with that, the Ka-52 fights a modified Little Bird between looming skyscrapers. The Ka-52 looks mostly unchanged, while the Little Bird has seemingly been made more sleek, as most things have in 2042. And out of all of these, my favorite air vehicle has to be the returning AH-64 Apache, which later gets sucked up by a tornado. In a gray area between vehicles and soldiers, there are the so-called robo-dogs. These will come with cannons and will presumably perform similar to the RAR in Battlefield 4. That's the bulk of the gameplay content seen in the trailer. There are some features that deserve attention too. Vehicles are now called in during gameplay by a tablet that every player carries. They'll be dropped in via parachute into a spot near the player. Takedown animations are now in third person, which is a first for the series. I assume these will be similar to the takedown animations in Modern Warfare. There will now be customization cards and tags, which seem to be emblems. Players will now take on the role of specialists, which seem to replace classes in this game. They come as characters who have their own special abilities and even personalities. I'll quickly break down the 4 we know about currently. Webster McKay, a Canadian operator who comes with a grappling hook and faster movement speed while aiming down sights. Wickus Casper Van Dale, a recon who comes with a recon drone and a movement sensor for incoming enemies. Pyotr Boris Guskovsky, an engineer who uses an automated sentry system that spots and engages enemies. Maria Falk, a medic that uses a healing dart weapon and has an enhanced revive ability, which leads me to believe squad revives will return. These are the 4 specialists we currently know about. There's a total of 10 set for the launch of the game. More specialists will be added after launch in a new live service system. Similar to what we've seen in the latest Call of Duty games, these seasons will feature new content for everyone to enjoy for free. There will be battle passes for cosmetic items as well. This game is making great changes to Battlefield, with 128 player counts, massive weather and destruction events, core gameplay changes like specialist and vehicle drops, and much more. The game is set to release on October 22nd, and there are 3 game editions to choose from ahead of time. The Standard Edition simply features the game and allows you to play on October 22nd. The Gold Edition adds cosmetic content, which is 3 character sets, 3 weapon sets, and 3 vehicle skins, and the Ultimate Edition adds a 4th special cosmetic pack on top of that, along with bonus content. Both of these editions will also give you access to 4 new specialists and 4 new battle passes in the first year.